Airline asks mom to prove her relationship to biracial son. The BBC reports that Southwest Airlines asked a woman to prove her relation to her biracial son while they were at the Denver airport on May 28th. Lindsay Gottlieb, who is white, was traveling with her African-American fiancé, Patrick Martin, and their son when they showed the official their child's passport at the airport. However, the official asked for further evidence to prove they were a biological family, asking to see a Facebook post or a birth certificate. Gottlieb tweeted that the employee cited federal law while asking for the child's birth certificate. The Washington Post reports that Gottlieb said being pushed further to prove that the child was her son felt disrespectful. In a tweet posted by Gottlieb, she claims she has flown with her son approximately 50 times, and this type of incident has never occurred. CBS News reports that the airline was quick to apologize in a statement. Gottlieb claims the officials told her that the airlines would treat the incident as a coaching moment for their employees. What do you think? Was the mom overreacting? Was the airline inappropriate? You tell us. Here are other stories about racism.
High school football players tackle ref on purpose in Texas. 2 football players for the John Jay Mustangs in San Antonio tackled a referee during their game against Marble Falls on Friday night. 2 John Jay players had been ejected by officials earlier in the game. Then the defensive players got an idea to exact revenge. With around 1 minute left in the game, number 12 tackled the referee, followed closely by number 81, who dove into the ref with his helmet. The Mustangs lost the game 15-9. And number 12 was ejected from the game, along with another player who didn't have anything to do with the incident. The team's coach apologized and the players were kicked off the team. They were also suspended from school, and an investigation is underway by the Northside Independent School District. These jocks might face some serious consequences for their violent actions, and netizens are calling for charges to be pressed against them. Like Twitter user Dion Lizzle, who wrote, "High school football player suspended for hitting referee. Why are these 2 criminals not in jail? Assault is a crime." YouTube user Fiddleson689 wanted to take the punishment even further, writing, "They should be criminally charged. The coach should be fired and the team suspended from being able to earn any championship status."
Woman charged with hate crime over Facebook Live racial tirade.
We don't drive like you're in Mexico, lady. And yes, I know you're Spanish. I was just leaving that off the vid.
Don't Facebook Live and drive, you crazy hoot. That's our advice for Seattle woman Sandra Jametsky. In November, she filmed herself ranting on Facebook Live for 10 minutes while stalking a Mexican immigrant family on their way to drop their kids at school. She road rages about the un-American driving and how she's surrounded by foreigners and calls out the family for what she dubs their Spanish privilege. At the most heated point, she even threatens to ram the family's car off the road and get them deported back to Mexico.
Oh, this must be where her kids go to school, in the privileged area.
The worst part is that she also ranted at them in front of the son's school for all the world to see.
All them cars you guys got in your driveway, that Corvette that keeps coming by your house, that's me.
Yeah, she's not all there. But why'd she get so mad? She claims one of their kids caused a car accident last year. But according to the cops, that crash was Jametsky's fault. Seattle police charged Jametsky with a hate crime and threw her in jail. Her bail was set at $500,000.
You flipping me off, lady? You're really classy. You're really classy.
If she's found guilty of a hate crime, a Class C felony under Washington state law, Jametsky could be looking at 5 years of jail time for the offense, a $10,000 fine, or both. That seems a bit harsh, no matter how crazy Jametsky actually is. What do you think?
Racist man harasses biracial couple eating at restaurant. After being posted on January 16th, this WorldStar video of a biracial couple eating a meal has gone viral. And if you listen, you'll hear why.
Excuse me? Y'all together, like in an intimate relationship? Really?
What's up?
You couldn't find no black woman? Like, you have to go that low to the lowest rung of humanity? If they're even human, it's arguably that they're even human. Like, are you that weak?
Wow. Not much is known about the couple, but by the sounds of it, they were in a restaurant enjoying a nice meal when another patron of the establishment took exception to their being together. So, he decided to interview them using his smartphone. Once the rude man interrupted their date, he began chastising the poor guy for dating a white woman, whom he called the lowest rung of humanity.
It's a wonder the black boyfriend didn't stand up and feed the guy a fist.
Instead, he simply just laughed it off, showing the greatest restraint while attempting to de-escalate the situation. Watch the rest of the video as he handles the racist in the calmest way possible. That guy must teach anger management therapy somewhere. As for the interviewer, clearly, he could probably benefit from a few classes.
Because I get me so upset being so weak, but just the fact that y'all had the audacity to sit in a black-owned restaurant and share this, I had to ask, like, well, what's wrong with you? Like, you couldn't find no black woman? What was it? What was it that made you that weak that you would get on your knees and bow to this less of a female that's lesser than a black woman in every way? Your mother was black, right?
Wheelchair-bound man goes on racist rant in Reno airport. A wheelchair-bound man was caught on camera unleashing an expletive-filled racial tirade at another man for speaking Spanish on the phone at Reno Tahoe Airport last week. Brooklyn native Hector Torres was talking to his mother over the phone while waiting to catch a plane when the man, referred to as Mike in the clip, began hurling racial slurs and a whole lot of F-bombs at Torres for not speaking American.
And you know what? And I respect that.
No, you don't.
Of course I respect that. But I'm speaking to my mother in Spanish because that's her language.
I don't give a Shut up.
And out of nowhere, you just come out and say something like that?
Shut up!
Wow, unbelievable. Mike, that is sad.
You.
For no reason.
Shut up with the Michael.
Wow, Michael. And the thing, and I was that's incredible.
I'm glad you're having a good time.
So my family that's also all military. For you did.
I don't give a
limbs.
Learn how to speak English.
Unbelievable.
You live in America.
Dude, I feel sadness for you.
I'm glad you do.
I feel real freaking sadness.
Really like you can kiss my mother.
Because I did the crime of talking to my mother in Spanish because that's the language she speaks.
It is a crime.
Yeah. Can I ask you who you voted for?
It's none of your
no, I'm just interested. I'm just asking. Hey, now you're gonna...
Now he's recording me.
Of course. Because you just assaulted me. You know that, right?
I just assaulted you.
You just assaulted me.
You are a
What did I do to you outside of speak to my mother in her language? Tell me right now. Mike, right now you're making me feel really proud to be that spick. Really proud. Because you know what? I want to treat you like that. That's
a piece
of incredible. Say it one more time, just for... Say it one more time.
You spick.
And explain what I did to you one more time.
Talking that stupid Spanish around here
Speaking
when everybody
Spanish.
else is English speaking American.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, now...
Too.
No.
You
Hey.
too. You too.
Michael, stop.
Shut up.
Stop it.
Mike.
Stay here. I'm going.
Mike.
Give me your ticket if you're gonna go home.
Dude, I won't. But I feel sorry for you. I do. And I mean it.
Talking to me.
I wish you knew. I feel real.
Talking to me.
Mike, calm down.
You shut up and I will.
Can we be civil?
Shut up and I will.
Can you?
And he still won't shut up.
Because Mike.
Still won't
All right. So let's agree.
Let's shut up and I will up. You can't shut up.
Because I don't. Hey, you know what? I'm just as American as you are. And I don't.
What
and
you
I
are.
don't have.
Leave me alone.
Dude, I don't have to put up with this. That's the
Leave
bottom
me
line.
alone. Somebody help me.
Help you.
This guy's attacking me.
I'm attacking you. Wow.
Kick your ass right here. You are. I don't give a. This guy's. You won't leave me alone.
Unfortunately, I talk to people that this
I don't
is
care.
Just
Shut up.
Just stop talking.
Shut up.
Mike.
I need an apology.
Shut up.
I will as soon as you apologize.
Shut up.
Apologize.
Shut up, you. Shut up.
Apologize. Apologize.
Stop.
You apologize to me. You apologize to me.
You insulted my mother. You're gonna apologize.
Insult nobody. You attacking me.
I attacked you.
Airport police finally responded to the gate area, but after police arrived, Torres declined to press charges. The airport said in a statement that the incident is currently under investigation. Details emerge on the troubled life of former reporter who killed on live TV. What drove this man, 41-year-old Lee Flanagan, better known as local Virginia reporter Bryce Williams, to murder two of his former colleagues on live TV? He worked at WDBJ7 for less than a year, during which time he was known for being hot-headed and confrontational with his colleagues. One of those co-workers was the cameraman Williams murdered on Wednesday, Adam Ward, who reportedly complained about the reporter's unprofessional behavior. Williams' supervisors were also not pleased with his broadcast, giving his delivery low marks as well as noting his reports often lacked basic reporting. While covering the 2012 presidential election, Bryce was filmed wearing an Obama campaign sticker, a violation of the neutrality required in broadcast journalism. Williams was reprimanded and told to seek counseling before being let go in February 2013. He did not take it well and was escorted out of the office by police. In 2014, he sued the station, saying co-workers had used a watermelon as a racial taunt. Williams, who is black and gay, alleged racial and sexual discrimination. This wasn't his first lawsuit. While working at a Florida station in 2000, Bryce claimed he was called a monkey. The station denied guilt but settled for an undisclosed sum. Williams said he purchased a gun after the Charleston shootings by white supremacist Dylan Ralph earlier this year, describing the killings as a final straw. In footage that's now been seen by millions, on Wednesday morning, Williams used his gun to murder his former colleagues, reporter Allison Parker, 24, and cameraman Adam Ward, 27, as they were filming an interview on live television. Police soon identified Williams as a suspect, and his Ford Mustang was found parked at Roanoke Regional Airport. They then found Williams had rented another vehicle earlier this month. Virginia authorities say he drove for hundreds of miles before a license plate reader spotted his car on I-66 and an officer attempted to pull him over. As he was being pursued, Williams tweeted claims his former colleagues had been racist. His vehicle then left the road and came to a stop in a ditch along the highway. As a Virginia state trooper approached Williams' car, she heard a gunshot and found him with a life-threatening wound. He was airlifted to hospital where he later died. 2 hours after the shootings, ABC News received a 23-page manifesto detailing the difficulties Williams faced as a gay black man and justifying the murders. Lee Flanagan, or Bryce Williams' social media accounts were frozen following the killings, but pictures obtained by media sources show he'd recently posted pictures from his past accompanied by nostalgic comments. He'd also posted information about his past, including allegedly that he'd once worked as an escort. The true reasons for Flanagan's actions may never be known, but it seems clear this was an individual with significant mental health issues. His victims, Allison Parker and Adam Ward, died at the scene. A third victim, a woman being interviewed that morning, is in stable condition after emergency surgery for gunshot wounds.
Military college suspends students wearing KKK-like hoods. A group of 8 students at Charleston, South Carolina's Citadel Military College have been suspended after being involved in a Snapchat video that saw them don outfits resembling a certain well-known white supremacist group. Despite their resemblance to members of the Ku Klux Klan, the students, who in the video sang Christmas carols, were apparently just trying to dress up as the ghost of Christmas past. Surely this whole thing was a mix-up. Clearly these well-intentioned students, who just wanted to spread a little Christmas cheer, had no idea that their simple ghost costumes would cause so much trouble.
These foreigners want to interfere with our country's grace, that is clear. White supremacy, a race war we are waging.
That can't have been what they were singing, right? Images taken of the alleged video have led to widespread outrage and calls from a civil rights group for the Citadel's president, Lieutenant General John W. Rosa to resign. Rosa, who has called the images, quote, offensive and disturbing, and has launched an investigation into the matter, hasn't bowed to the pressure, and has said he intends to serve out the remainder of his term as president, which ends in 2018.